Okay, we have with us here Chuck. He's a technician with 877 Go Smart. And Chuck, tell us a bit about what you got going here.
Anyway, basically what I'm going to explain to you is what power factor optimization can do for you in your business and your home. Basically the power factor rating on all the inductive loads in your home, your washer, your dryer, refrigerator, air conditioner, pool pumps, the blower motor when you run your heater, those are all inductive loads. Also, basically the same thing for your business. A lot of the motors that are in your business are also inductive loads. Basically what we're going to do is correct the power factor in those motors and show how the results of that end up in a much lower electric bill. Let me turn this motor on.
Okay.
Basically this is an inductive load, much like your pool pump and stuff at your home or in your business. We've got about 5.5 amps being drawn onto the board. This meter represents your meter on your house or your business that you're paying your bill from. This meter down here shows exactly what the motor is running on.
Okay, so they're both about right at the same thing.
Yeah, basically about 5.5 amps drawn in to run that motor.
Okay.
This switch here represents your breaker panel or a breaker in your panel. If this was wired into your breaker panel, there's no maintenance, there's nothing for anybody to do. Once it's in and activated, your electric bill goes from this to this.
Wow.
While the power to the appliances back down here has remained the same. As a matter of fact, we've improved the power factor available to that motor. So we have improved the way that that motor is running. Motor's running much better.
That's about half. I mean,
yes, what you're seeing here is about a 50% reduction in this single application.
Can you show that again, just so I can keep the camera on this?
Let me take the box out of the equation.
Okay.
This is like a breaker. We'll be turning the breaker off.
Bam, right back to 5.5.
Returns back to normal, about 5.5 amps being drawn in.
Okay.
Once again, that represents the meter that you're paying your bill from. This represents a breaker in your panel that activates the box. Once the unit is activated, power factor optimization begins.
Wow. That is impressive.
And the motor is running on much better power now. There's much more power available to the motors, so they run much better, much cooler, much more efficient. It makes your appliances last a lot longer in your home or your business.
So what have you been seeing as far as, whether it's residential or commercial, what have you been seeing as far as savings?
Basically the savings is kind of all over the board. We're seeing minimums of about 15%, up to some people are reporting 30% and above. We have a bill here from a place of business. This is a commercial account that we've been able to do.
Let's see if you guys can see this here. So here we have amount of last bill is at $5,533. And then your new bill after installing this unit, $3,397. So that bill went from $5,500 down to $3,400 after 1 month of installing this.
Right.
That's incredible. That is really, really incredible. What is the time frame of installing something like this, either in a residential or a commercial?
These units can be installed in a home in usually less than an hour. The power is not off to the house in an hour. Of course, you do all the hardware installation. If you do have to shut the power down, it's only down for a matter of minutes while you do your last application to the power to the breaker that's in the panel. Same thing with the business. We don't have to power down the business or anything. We go in, install all the hardware. If the business does have to be powered down, we do that after hours for final connections. But this stuff very cleanly put in, very simply done, as long as you have companies who know what they're doing with it.
Very good. Thanks, Chuck. That is impressive, and I'm sure a lot of people nowadays are going to hopefully take advantage of this. Thanks a lot.
Very, very consistent. It'll do this pretty much all day long.
Nice. Go ahead and flip that one more time, because I'm having a hard time believing it.
Once again, this is when the breaker is shut off and the unit is pulled out of the equation.
And this is what most houses and commercial are running at right now. I mean, this is they don't have this, so
Right.
they're wasting electricity, basically.
Right. This is basically your dryer, your washer pulling in 5.5 amps. If this was engaged in your house, your electric bill goes from that to that. And the power to the appliances, once again, remains the same. The appliances run much cleaner, much smoother, much cooler, your appliances will last a lot longer.
That's nice. Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you.
That's impressive. Bye.